going on, explorers? It's your man, Brandon Abandon, 6'4", explorer with Bstickland. I got a beautiful spot for you guys today. This house is huge. It's been bought up by developers. It's gonna be all little tiny houses here. This place had the power on till about 2 weeks ago. I've been keeping an eye on it for months. Finally, it's been opened up, so we got here right away. Young America, for all you Americans watching, I love it. You guys are gonna love this place. Let's just jump right in here and let's get exploring. I'm gonna start right here at the grand entrance. Beautiful. You'll see what I mean by grand entrance in a second. There's a little look out the front door, but we're gonna see it all. You're gonna notice up there, it's not a ghost. Static spaces in the house. Check out his page. Guy's got killer content. I ran into an OG today, somebody famous. It's gonna be a good explore. Now these stairs though, gigantic. Been seeing a lot more of those lately. The nice pot lights. This house can't be too old. And unfortunately, gonna meet its demise. The machines are coming. And there's still some features left in the house. Carpet, some old TVs, chandeliers. Beautiful. I like drapes like that. Somebody's coming to collect the beautiful wood doors, it looks like. This place is clean. No vandalism yet. Nothing's been messed with. No water. Uh-oh. Someone started a fire. And a decent sized closet too, for a bathroom. Got a good number of the medallions up on the ceiling. Lots of detail. And we're gonna keep going along the same path that we were going. Kind of go left all the way around. That's a beautiful light. Got actual glass. It is too. Very nice. Got the toilet. Now, there's not going to be anything left in any of the cupboards, so we don't need to go opening them up. But we can still take a peek and admire the nice woodwork. Beautiful. Well, there's a door to lead outside. The garage is to the side. Old TV. Some liquor bottles. It's like that's very new age looking. All this stuff around. There was, again, power here up until, I'm guessing, 2 weeks ago. And there's like 4 or 5 cameras out front. There's a few cameras out back. So I'm guessing that was all probably for the security. gonna get to the bulk. This little open area first. I'm gonna guess this is an add-on. It's a heavy duty kitchen. Stove right there. And collecting some oil. A couple little knick-knacky things. So that must have gotten hot up there if it's got such a big heat resistor all the way around it. Turn off my light for a second. You got your old school air conditioner in the window. A real old school stove. Well, toaster oven, I guess we'll call it. Had a couple plants going. So this is a beautiful area. Wood ceiling, gorgeous. We got a nice big deck. And I'm guessing maybe those are heaters, that's why it's got that there. There to keep this area nice and warm. That reminds me of the movie Labyrinth. Great movie it was. So into the kitchen. We'll get the light going again. Giant marble. We've got the chandelier going. That's cool. It's still got a cassette in it. Awesome. You can hear the wind blowing quite good from outside. I'm not going to be able to get my drone shots today. We'll definitely have to come back. Too bad they weren't trying to save those tiles. Got a very beautiful picture on them. Jesus and Mother Mary. It's good to see some religion going on. Seems to be like the blunt of the stuff left. Okay, that's a real nice cabinet there. Some grand windows. Real tall ceiling. Like The Sopranos, you can look down from upstairs. I love it. A bunch of Christmas lights on the carpet. Wow. Beautiful. The balcony that we were close to out there comes around and works its way into here. Very cool. very nice room. You got the Canadian goose. Or is it a mallard? Let me know. A beautiful green. Wow. I wonder why that didn't get taken. Hopefully whoever comes to demolish the house will take that with them. Even though it's a dead animal, it's still an animal. It needs to be treated with respect. The old school telecom system. Back to the beautiful front lobby. This takes you downstairs. I'd want to almost put a TV on here. And this here is an elevator. I guess it's locked because it's not on this floor. The door won't open unless it's safe to walk into. A little garage they got out back. We'll check it out. The door was always open. Now the door is closed. So we'll see. We'll see what's up with that. That's real old. It's got the type of stitch up there. That's pretty cool. That's very neat. Another telecom. They had to cut the trim around the telecom. They weren't thinking about that when they put the telecom in. And people were taking stuff out of here and they were horrible at moving. There's all these little smashes up against the corner bead. So whoever was taking stuff out, they weren't worried about keeping the house looking beautiful. There's a little pile of stuff here. Somebody took the slippers out to get comfortable while they were here because they were in that box. Looks like more, I don't want to say blankets. It almost looks like it's more drapes, stuff along that line. Nielsen's Virginia chocolate, but it's a fold-out map. A couple of them, those are pretty cool. Well, it's just a back brace, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't a wrestling belt. Nice old school clock. A little bit of stuff was getting packed up to go. That's my bag, I'm sure you all recognize it. That fence out there, that was standing up until about a week ago. We've got a tie on the doorknob. We all know what that means. Last time this room was being used, somebody was getting busy. If there's a tie on the door, you do not open it. It's a very beautiful house. That fence there's the one I'm talking about, was not broken like that. Starting to get a little bit worse and a little bit worse every day. Especially with the wind that comes through here off of that farmer field. That's crazy. Just like to take one more little walk around. Sounds like static just fell. Is everybody okay up there? There's our duck. All right. So from here, you know where we go. Upstairs. So I see most of you are already upstairs. There must be something cool that I'm missing. Oh, what a staircase, eh? Giant. Even the landing here is huge. Look at that. Beautiful. A beautiful. So you know how we'll do it. We'll come up the stairs. Must have been something real nice up here. Nice beautiful piece of woodwork. Look, and again, how do you hit that one? There's no corner bead safe in this house. But that beautiful entranceway. You drive through, the gate's got to open for you. Oh. Beautiful. A nice little walkout balcony to a beautiful property. It's even high ceilings up here too. You could have made this a 3-story house. This beautiful area here. I like that. I like that a lot. Nice chandeliers everywhere. It's a beautiful trunk. Can't go wrong with a trunk of funk. And by funk, I mean like cool funk, like jazz times. Not a funky smell. When you see stuff like that going on in houses, they're punching the hole in the wall to check out the insulation to see if it's asbestos or not. Or if it's just a certain insulation that's not healthy to just be demolished and let go into the earth's air. So they have to check it out to make sure they don't need to tear it all out first. Look at this. Old school heater. Got one of them walk-in bathtubs. Hey, if it works, it works. Why not? Beautiful walls. All right, all right. Fancy toilets. I'm not sure what this piece is. I'm not gonna go touching it, but weird. One of these big old powered toilets again. We seen one something like that, only ours was even bigger in the other house. Oh, the batteries are still kicking in there. It seems like this place was abandoned for about a year, maybe a year and a half. It's a very nice bedroom. That's probably your main bedroom. We'll see though. Nice closet. Nice closet. The knife hiding down there. Remember, everybody, be careful. Look, did I show you this one? Even this piece is smashed on the opposite side. It's a beautiful room. It's a nice color. I almost feel like this might have a nicer side. Wrong. I am wrong. That's like real 70s, eh? It's got the two pieces, so it's got a little groove. Like that would have to be right up against the wall, or just turning over this thing would fall apart. For a man my size, anyway. But all serious, heavy-duty wooden doors. It's beautiful. Let me do one more look. I like this room. The curtain's still going. Beautiful old bed. Makes you wonder, right? Because people in a house like this would definitely have money. Why would you be holding on to an old couch like that, or an old bed? So not much going on in this room. Just some nice curtains. Madovi, Montreal, Toronto. I'm keeping the beautiful lights going. Look at this one. Very cool. That's beautiful. It's even textured. Even textured. All the way around. Nice step up, step in. Almost got like a clam design on the bottom. Groovy. Groovy. A nice looking washroom. Those are very cool. I've never seen that before, but I really like that. Like carved to stone. Very cool. Yeah, your bidet, matching toilet. Beautiful, beautiful. I got this silver room. I'm guessing this might be an add-on, right? Because there's your brick to the outside of the house. Yeah, they definitely added this whole area so that they could put the elevator in. That's cool. Weird, like outside light. That's odd. Everything about that seems like it's outside. Cool. Very cool. Looks like we're getting close to the last room. It's a big room too. All the rooms are big. I'd be happy having any of them for a master. That light is ugly. But I guess it all kind of matches. But it seems like you'd be in like a dentist's office having those lights. The drape, those are beautiful. Can I call it tapestry? I love it. You see? When you see a red mirror, that's funky. That's what I'm talking about. Cool stuff like that. Birds, the cool lights, all the red matches. That's the elevator room. Definitely added on. What a beautiful bathroom. I love the black and white. And then you throw in the red. That's a very cool picture right there. I dig it. I most certainly do. So we'll back out. But what a beautiful house. Good thing we got here before the vandalism starts, because it won't be long. All right, everybody. The basement doesn't seem too bad here. It's really cold coming up from down here, I'll tell you that. This is one of the coldest days too. We've had such nice weather, and then all of a sudden today is cold, freezing, and the wind is out of hand. So we've got a bar. An open window. So let's just see what's in here. Furnace room, as we expected. Let's do another little tiny, almost like a laundry room. Smells like laundry. Well, not like laundry, but smells like an old laundry room. We'll go this way. Seeing like a bunch of new lights all added. Not the nicest lights either. Pretty neat little tree. Unfinished. Looks like a bunch of this area is unfinished. A little type of a sauna room. People are probably going to say it's a grow-op room, but it doesn't have anything else besides shiny walls, so it does not appear so. Nice washroom down here. Probably a separate apartment from the upstairs at some point. Little tiny shower. Not too bad, not too bad. Guy makes a lot of noise upstairs. He says he's just taking pictures. Sounds like he's got a party going on. Making me nervous. There's actually some nice stuff in here, unfortunately. See the plates and the vases, like this one here. A lot of work put into that for it to just end up on the floor here. One of the best parts about this basement is just the openness, the size. Very big. Some old appliances. That's not too old. That's the one I was talking about. It's got that old color. More telecoms. Some nice windows though. I almost felt plastic. So this is another entrance in. It's like the back basement entrance. Still got all their shoes. Some jackets. Some hats. This is weird that it's got metal. Almost like they were using that as almost like a warehouse door, for lack of a better word. Those were the doors they were bringing in all the stoves and all that kind of stuff. Ooh. Sure is chilly, especially by that window. Another beautiful spot here. I bet you there's a real nice wood stove at one point. And that melted from being on here. It must have been there while the fireplace was still here. If it's gonna melt like that. As Francesco Di Paloa. And again, more damaged corner bead. Take a little bit of a glance this way. You can see everything. So you could see it all. Boom. That's beautiful. It's got a retro look to it. I'm backing up filming it and I walk into the one pole. The Christmas tree. The big old knife. Still hurt to get slashed with a bread knife. That's cool. I like that gold grid. No, didn't think there'd be anything here. It's quite the little unit. Are you another one? Yeah. It's a compressor. It's maybe for your kegs or something to do with that. There's another big rock. So I'm guessing that rock's probably what came through that window. It's pretty far over here though. Must have gotten kicked around. A nice mirror. Beautiful. Beautiful it is. And up in here too, they've got it painted red. Nice detail. Just all your furnace and stuff like that. Another washroom, a little T-bar ceiling. A little wooden bulkhead. Huh. I wonder what that's all about. I like the yellow tile. Towel. Lord have mercy. Okay. And then here's an elevator again. Is it on this floor? No. See, I could always push the little thing to open it, but hopefully it opens up on the top floor for us. Little electrical area. They've got a lot of industrial kitchen equipment. That's a heavy duty stove. Oh, sink, sorry. I was gonna mention the stove that's upstairs. There's a chunk of wood to keep the door open, so that's a pretty crazy fridge. Got a lot of industrial kitchen equipment. The fridge, the sinks, the stoves. I like those big wine bottles. So here's the elevator. It's stuck in between floors. I can't reach up to open it, but oh, there we go. So here's your elevator with a little scraper. Very cool. Very cool. I just want to take a few pictures and videos in here because I'm not going to be coming back this way. Quite the big old party basement. I love it. We'll check a little bit of the outside. Let me show you just what the outside looks like. Big, beautiful house. And what's cool is it's rocking an old school satellite dish. You'll be able to see. This little area. And what's weird is this area still feels like it has heat. Like something's going on. But it's beautiful. This whole house. Have a wee bit of a barn over here that we're going to take a peek at. A big old beautiful property. Gorgeous house. Gorgeous big house. And that little cross up there matches. We're not missing too much. Smells like a barn. So they definitely had animals in here. Whenever there's a spot where there's an animal pen, there's always like storage or something beside it. Why can't they ever have their own room? They always got to be squeezed in with other stuff. Dogs and animals, hopefully treated properly. There's a whole lot of dog food bags, so yeah, it was dogs. Dogs, and smells like maybe chickens. Maybe the dogs were to keep the chickens safe. Nice little barn though, it's not too bad. It's good for chickens, it's not good for dogs. Beauty, beauty, all right. Oh, I never knew they had a greenhouse. They had a whole animal situation going. And these are all fenced off on the top, so whatever it was they didn't want flying away. I'm guessing maybe chickens. This sucks. Look at all the burrs. I'm gonna be covered. Ay, that's all right. They come off. Whoa. Yeah. What a weird building. I'm ducked right down in here. Yeah, this is just like a dog cage almost. Couple on one side, more on the other. Oh, sorry, hit my head. Oh, I hit it again. Oh. All right, well, that's not a nice place at all. We could get in through that side, but we've seen exactly what it was there. Not nice. Sorry about that, I didn't see that the camera was pointing right up. I was trying to get some of these burrs off of me. This is awesome. Got a full greenhouse. I don't know how I didn't see the greenhouse from before, from the other side. And it had power too. It's pretty heavy duty. I love growing plants, vegetables, everything. To have this little area, that would be my chair, and I would be here every day in here, making sure everything was growing properly. That's pretty heavy duty. Very cool. Nice trees too. Very awesome. But I want to go back this way because I'm going to take a couple pictures and videos as I move around the house. But then we got a big giant barn to check out. That will be pretty cool. Yeah. So we're going to check out that big barn over there. Maybe see what's going on with that right there. But what a beautiful house. Alright, so I'll show you a little bit of this side. We checked out that barn there. We're rolling up here.
There's Static there doing his thing. There's the old satellite I was talking about. But I want to show you guys this little bit of the entranceway from outside. It's beautiful. Static spaces. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful driveway in. Looks like something hit here. But again, no corners are safe in this house. I'm mind blown how bad it is. Well, that's a beautiful entranceway to a giant, large, gorgeous house. And the nice fence, but it's starting to not look too nice anymore. And there she is. It's beautiful. It's almost like Home Alone. So there's this big building on the property. We're gonna check it out, see what's going on. Instead of going around back, let's see if any of these doors are open. Not that one. None of them look good. There we go. All right. Starting with a giant computer unit. Bunch of lockers. Hello? Now, I don't think anybody else has come here, so that's why you guys watch Brandon's videos, because no one else is going to check out this barn, but I am. DVD player, DVDs. Look at that. That's really cool and heavy. Really heavy. Alright, well, hopefully we don't have any more battery issues. This is all religious stuff. Well, we're not going to knock Grandma's picture over. But I want to see this picture. I guess those were the people that were living here. Very cool. Bunch of shoes and clothes. Shoes and clothes and purses. Okay. And some blueprints. Big old building. So let's check out this little room. Ooh. I thought that was a Mona Lisa. So when I came back in here to take the pictures of those, there was this card. So I opened it up. Check that out. Must have been the parents or someone sending their picture to the kids. Again, stuff like that. These old pictures, these old memories. That's what's sad. That's what you don't want hanging around and being left. It's just, this one with a full handwritten note. Dear Lisa, I'll leave it here like this. You guys can screenshot it. See what it all says. But those are both very cool. I had to show you those. Alright, we're back. Hopefully for the last time. Something's going on, but since I got out here, all my batteries want to die. They worked fine in the other house. As soon as I get out here, they all want to die. Look at that. Old TV still in the box. That's awesome. Old 2 TV still in the box. Oh, that's cool too. A display cabinet. I wonder what was going on in here. If it was used as a store, maybe? Alright, so I'm praying that this battery is gonna work. I don't get it, but it's not making me happy. Pretty big garage building. Nothing happening over there. Some wood. A few things, a few metal things left behind. Some nice old shelving. The washroom. Seen better days. We got a water fountain. Look at this, I get to open a fridge for you guys on this Explore. Ooh. Nothing in it, but nice and orange and and yellow, and that smells like toilet blocks. Woo. Like, look how long these cobwebs are hanging down. I thought they were rope or string. Those are cobwebs. Pretty gross. Look how serious that is. We got the old phone. These are of this place. This is this building. The guy waving. What is up, my friend? Yeah, so I think I've already touched one of those big hanging things. The desk master. Ew. Okay, squeeze between them. What's out here? As soon as my light got out here, it got real dark in here. Cool book, but he didn't use it much. Just the outside. Alright. Make our way. Look at like the spiders and everything in that too. Ooh, yeesh. I think we made it out. I thought that was a couch, but it's not. Pieces of wood with some metal on the bottom. Perhaps what they could have been making in here. But it's kind of weird if this is on the back of the house's property, unless it's not, unless this was its own. Got your markers still. Like that's old. Hand drawing. Signed by hand. This one not so much. But like, what's this picture doing out here? It could be worth some money. Big units, big garage, big doors. I guess that's going to be it for here. Again, the nicest rooms, the nicest areas. Put her over there. And it looked like she had butterfly wings. That's pretty cool. And there's some butterflies on it also. I wonder if they were from the daughter. A daughter who lived here. Again, this was the cool room. I've seen a bunch of medications on the floor. There seems to be like a bunch of jewelry and stuff down here. Let's figure take one more little peek through. Those are really nice too. Very nice. All right. I guess that's going to be it for here. Cool though. I liked it. I did so. Whole bunch of saws in the cooler. Let's get out of here. Alright everybody, what do you guys think about this spot, eh? Beautiful mansion. I love houses like this. One day I'll have my own mansion. It's going to be a lot different than this one, but there might definitely be a black bathroom with some red features. I loved it. Too bad this house is getting demolished, but that seems to be the way the world goes. Thank you all for the love and the support. We're over 15. Once we hit 20, like I said, we're getting on a plane. We're going places. Like it, subscribe it, share it. Thank you for the comments, for the love, for the views, for all your support. Brandon Abandoned, and I'll catch you on the next Explore. Ciao.